Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up the second.
Dobbins running out of the gun. Nifty move. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he's got Snead. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Jackson to Snead that time. 1st down, Baltimore.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
2 yards.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
The Chiefs' 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
About what?
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Tano Passanio in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They go play action with Jackson. Forced out to his left. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's up by Sean Breland. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Mahomes will try again on second down. And going deep for Hill. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as pat.
And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead.
His kick.
The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive. Not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens nothing.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Mahomes to throw. There goes a deep ball in zone. No. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. He looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
So every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to bring big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, Jackson. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The Ravens on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
A gain of 11 on the play.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Down by Bashaud Breeland.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill.
I'm not going to get Henry Roy.
And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent...
And this is caught at the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Marquise Brown.
Marquise Brown, 75 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Chiefs 14, Ravens 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
On first down, Mahomes. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards that time.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. Throw left side complete. It's Bell. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And this now 3rd and 11 after that second down completion actually went back a yard. Mahomes to throw once more. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
5-yard attempt.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Second and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we're ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now a toss left side for Edwards-Helaire. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Derek Wolfe there on the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
At their own 48-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. Not a whole lot out there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson run those RPOs, Charles, but I'll tell you what, it's tough calling play-by-play because you don't know whether he handed it off or kept it.
Makes you focus, doesn't it? You've got to try and stay with it, and even when we do, we often can get it wrong because our eyes naturally go to him because he creates big plays. But if you're a runner and you're playing with Lamar Jackson, aren't you happy? He creates so much concentration on him. It should open up things for you.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Little bit of a breakdown there defensively, and the RPO turns into a big chunk play.
And when you think about running offense, the word comes to mind, assignment, right? Because you have to carry those out. But you have to play assignment football on defense.
They're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Second down and goal. Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead there to make the grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And he'll bang that one through.
That ties the game at 14.
So no score here in this third quarter as the kicks away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it first and 10.
No!
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 27. From the shotgun, he'll throw.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Mahomes again here on second and 10.
Nobody knows.
He's going to look deep for Watkins.
Oh!
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
Man, bro, this on my life. This on my life. Sammy Watkins is not burning nobody like this, bro.
I
got it. I know what to do. I know what to do.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Chiefs 21. Ravens.
Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away.
That's all good.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From the 31, Jackson.
Oh, my God.
That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze the throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that about
it. Ooh, that hole's so open. That one there, boy, that hole's so open.
Quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his left. Battle for it here, and this will be caught. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. Play action. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he'll take it all the way out near the 30-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Yeah, they true.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd and 10.
And I got some for this.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Yeah, I switched it up.
Thrown away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
No!
And that is incomplete.
Go for it. Go for it, please. Make it easy for me.
Incomplete.
Make it easy. Go for it.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. We're back now in KC.
14.
It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Here's Edwards-Helaire. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40.
I should never try to hit you. That's on me.
That was on me. Touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 53 yards. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's free going down the left.
Yes!
Get into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 39 yards. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. He's got it in their back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Chiefs 28, Ravens 21. Justin Tucker.
Right, I ain't gonna do this shit when I'm touchdown. Touch you myself.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with a football.
Oh my God, that ain't no kick, man. What is?
Between the head coach and offensive coordinator, they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack? Or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
My cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Kelsey, the intended receiver there. That'll bring up second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
For a Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
Come on, this game.
Field, but it's incomplete.
Keep going that
He was
little
trying to
weak
get that to Edwards-Helaire out of the backfield, but it's going to be second down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Real, man.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw.
Come on.
This is caught. Watkins.
Bro, they is bailing you out so hard right now, bro. Like, you don't even make no sense.
23 yards on the play.
City Chiefs.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Mahomes on the bootleg.
Yes, sir.
Just inside the 10.
Yes, sir.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the
Yes,
7.
sir.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back.
I
They've
know
got
what
it
this
2nd
is.
and goal now
I
as they
know
look
what
for
this
that
is.
final
This is
dagger.
act.
Mahomes going to
Oh,
throw
yeah.
it here.
Oh, yeah, I told
Look
you.
at this. They get the turnover they needed.
There
It's
you go.
intercepted. Patrick Queen. He's at the 30.
There you go, my team.
And he
There
will
you
bring this
go.
back.
You saw it back. I knew you were doing that. I know when you do that.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come. Those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
He can't throw it, and nobody else gonna break open on that play.
And we are tied here
Let's
in the
go.
4th quarter.
He sold the bag.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Kool-Aid over there got small for power, ain't it? Ah, dang. Go blow your nose, Kool-Aid.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it.
Let's go.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. Mahomes to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this will be caught at the 30. And he will have a Chiefs first down.
Jimmy Steele sucked, bro.
Conversion.
That nigga Jimmy Steele really sucked, bro.
As he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
34-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. The attempt on the dive, he has it. What a catch.
This nigga is
The Chiefs
unknown,
quickly now going
dog.
to use the last of their timeouts. As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Yeah, nigga, you know what you gotta do. And I'm scoring 15 seconds on you, nigga. Why?
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. To throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
On the throwaway.
Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
Come on.
Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. He missed his only attempt earlier. This time he's going for the win.
Yes! Super bad! He missed it! Oh my God.
Right there. It's good. And it's
Man, boy, you just looked up to my cornerback low right there. Hey, Jimmy Smith checking him well to Marcus Peterson.
Cost cutting and maximizing your roster. This is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
5-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
What they want to do? That's another day. Man, that white boy, what that got, boy? You really just look. Oh, bro. Man, I ain't letting nobody come back. Man, oh God, I figured that junk out. Bro, if I had Jair Alexander on him, you wouldn't do